Hi, my channel name is SecondEraOfMoles, and if you've clicked on this video accidentally, 90 seconds is all I ever ask. This is a game called The World Begins With You. I believe it was made for a game jam, Wizard Jam. Man, I wonder what Wizard Jam would taste like. Ah man, you were sleeping for too long. Wake up, lazy bones! That's me. The screen has done a funny thing where it's gone to a different resolution, so you need to wake up. I'll have to change that. You're not missing anything. There's nothing important going on in the edges of the screen that you can't see. Look at my bald little head. This is not the place where you belong. So the idea is that you wake up in your cell where you've been for a while, and all of a sudden the bars have been cut. Now leave. And you are being, as that little sign says, you're being cajoled into leaving. What? How did that happen? Okay, now that that's sorted itself out, let's have a little mosey around. E to interact. I wonder who did this and why. Let's go left. One thing that when I was testing annoyed me a little bit is you can't control the camera. The camera just does this and follows you around. Which, after playing games like The Witcher, where you can control the camera, and Bioshock, these marks, I haven't seen them before. It's kind of like, but, I want to be able to spin my camera around. Come on. Look at things from every conceivable angle. Am I going this way? Yeah. It's doing a pretty good job of kind of forcing you to go one way. With all the rubble and things blocked off. I like my little cape as well. It's adorable. Any more of these signs that I can read into? No. Can I jump? I can jump. I jump pretty springily. Look like I'm doing the high jump or something. What about this? That little crawl space. Can I crouch and get in there? I cannot. It's too small even for my tiny childlike body to crouch through. What is this? That light is floating? Zip. Mega. No. Zoltan. Who's the guy in Power Rangers? In the tube? Zoldar. Begins with a Z, doesn't it? I don't know. I haven't watched Power Rangers for years. It always made me laugh that there was one that was called Power Rangers STDs. That's almost like a porno version of it. How did we get all these STDs? It's like a... Ooh, wait, those lit up. And light up. And go out. Light up. And go out. I wonder what that little thingy is on the back of my head as well. Let's see. Yeah, it's like a crime noir porno. Gotta find out who the one is who's been spreading all the STDs. It's doing it again. Settings. Yeah, Mr. or Mrs. Developer, you might want to look at, if you change the screen resolution, having that hold whenever you... Whoa, did I just hurt myself? You better chickadee check yourself before you wreck yourself, Cotton. Yeah, having those... Ow. Having those graphic settings stay in place when you enter a new area. Am I being blinded by the sun or something? Or am I just getting these random headaches? That was one of my favourite jokes of the Discworld series. Is all of these like crazy books. And they were written by a guy called Ahmed the Mad. But he didn't like the nickname. So he wanted himself to be called Ahmed. I just get these headaches sometimes. The words read, one part is free at last. Oh. Did I do that? Did I say the magic words? Ah. I get the brain pain, coach. Ow. And he'd written books called like the Necro Telecomicon on and all these like evil books that are rips on like evil books in the real world. And then his final book was Ahmed the I Just Get These Headaches Sometimes book of humorous cat stories. Man, those books are good. I read the ever-loving shit out of those books when I was younger. I was very much the nerd when I was at school. The blazers that we wore used to have this like inside pocket, and I would keep my Discworld books in there when I was reading them. Such a nerd. Nerd. Is that going to light up when I walk away? Because I'm seeing this recurring motif of this rhombus within a rhombus. It was alright though, because all of my friends were nerds as well. We were the smart kids. Uh oh, did I? Oh, I thought I was going to leap off the side there. Can I go off the side? I can. Where? I fell through that rock. Yeah, see, this is actually quite irritating because it's just reloaded and I've got to change my resolution again. There we go. Whee! I kind of feel a bit like that I look a bit like Doug. You know, the character, the cartoon character. Oh, you can see the light on the rock there. That's the pattern that was on the door that I removed. See, if I could move my camera around, I'd want to turn and look at that. Ah, wow, and it's all like circuit boards. That's nice. So, the game implied that I was a wizard. But am I actually a wizard, or am I just someone who is mechanical and has a mind for circuits? You know, sometimes that is a form of wizardry. What is magic but understanding that which others do not? It's a pretty good definition for it. It's like, magicians, yeah, it's only magic to you because you don't know the trick. To them, it's just like, yeah, it's just a thing I do. A lever. Pull the lever, crunk. I flipped that very, very easily. Is this gonna... Am I gonna fall through this? Yep. I was worried there. It looks like I was going to. Because doesn't Doug turn into a superhero where he has a cape and a thingy on his head that curves over? Curves over. I don't know. That's what it looks like to me. I never really watched Doug. Am I going the right way? Down here. Looks like it's got potential. Ooh, that was nice. A little cheeky panning around of the camera. Oh, there were stairs there. I should have gone down the goddamn motherfuck it. Well, it didn't look like there were stairs there. How am I supposed to know there are stairs there? In spring. Ah, fuck it. Haha, the camera panned around to where I was falling. See, how am I supposed to know that those are stairs? They only become obvious once you're there. Maybe I'm supposed to wizard them. Eskizardy wizard. And just keep going down? Oh, it reminds me of when I went down into the crater of Mount Ijen. The rocky path down was kind of like this. Some places there were actual stairs. Some places it was just like loose gravel. And we went down in the dark as well. So you like had this you had your little torch, and you had to try and like navigate your way down and not fall into the acid lake below. It was kind of terrifying, but it was kind of fun at the same time. The words are mostly covered with sand. I think it starts with but not. But not. Shut up, but not. No, you're the but not. Nuh-uh. Your face is a but not. Ooh. New area. Okay. So the game is called The World Begins With You. There's not many people around, so it makes sense that it would begin with me. But why me? Why out of all of the people that I've not encountered so far, why am I the chosen one? Am I supposed to go along there? I think I am. Over that grassy knoll. Yeah. Oof. Wow, look at that spotty stuff down there. See, even in death sometimes you find interesting shit. Oh, that's awkward. Where it goes behind the pillar. Because you're very much jumping in the cardinal directions. It controls with WASD. So... I'm kind of... It's kind of small corrections. Small corrections. Little turns, little turns. Wow, there really is nothing here. But there are the remains of things. I wonder, was I like a wizard apprentice? Is that how I can understand these things? Or was I just a normal person until they jammed that thing into the back of my head? And now it's given me knowledge what mortals ain't not supposed to have. And why do I keep falling down like that? It's a lot of unanswered questions so far. It looks good though. I like this sort of... Whoa, 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 whoa. The sun is moving. It's moving as I move. Is that just a trick of perspective? I really like this sort of dusty, desolate temple scene. It's very nice. And mixed in with the like futuristic electric blue, makes for a really nice aesthetic. It reminds me a bit of No Man's Sky. You know, when you would go round and you would find the words of the whatevers. I feel cold near these stones. This one says, even the greatest walls won't stand forever. But how do I know that? Is it one of those things that I just know within my bones? I don't know. I thought there might be something down there. That's why I went down there. Whoocha! Oh, such a great leap. Right, where am I going now? See, sometimes the camera's a bit weird. Like there, it's like there's pillars in the way. Yeah, and you have to navigate around them. I don't know, maybe you could have got around that by having the pillars broken, because it would fit in with the crumbliness of the rest of the temple. Is the light moving as I move? That's not just me seeing that. If you look to the right hand side of the screen, it does look like it's moving, unless that's like the way that the game is filling itself in. If I go back to... Yeah, if I go back it goes with me. Interesting. Do I control the sun? He moves like they do. Ooh, this looks pretty. Is it a maze? Can I jump over these walls? Oh, and that's giving you like a sense of scale. That's nice. Look how tiny I look now. Is it a maze? I have to find my way. It's clearly not that way. Or that way. Or that... Oh no, it could be this way. Just show me where I get out and I can trace my way back from there. It's like, no, it's not cheating. I'm just doing the maze backwards. Stupid kids. Okay, maybe this is a dead end. Well, it's difficult, you know, because I can't see too far ahead. You do actually have to go into the maze to find out where it goes. It's not just me being like, I'm gonna pick this direction and not even care about whether it's the right way or not. Let's see. is there another entrance further down here? No, there's not. Okay, so we know that we have to go in this way. We're going this way, that way forwards. Oh, I missed it. Okay, in we go. And I'm going to go upwards here and see where this one takes me. It's looking promising so far. Gotta go in here. Maybe? I don't know. I am kind of just picking random directions. Okay. Looks like this was the wrong choice. Could have gone up. No, I couldn't have done because that's blocked off. Okay. It's fine. Can I sprint? I can sprint. I didn't know that. That'll make this so much quicker. When I was at school, they used to have these book fair things where they would come around with these massive, massive cases of books. And, you know, the implication was you would get the children to order them. And they were like books you couldn't find elsewhere, or they were on a good offer. And I used to love them. Absolutely love them, because you could just go in and look around at all the books. I loved reading when I was a kid. It's a shame that I don't read as much now as I did back then. Oh, what's that gonna do? Did that help me? Seriously, what did that do? Does that mean I can leave over here now? But I remember one time, the book I wanted was called Amazing Mazes. Oh, now there's blue on the wall. Does that mean that I can move these? Oh, that would be awesome, but would also make this so much more complicated. Or is that wall already moved? Oh, I think that wall might have already moved. Maybe. I could be wrong. Could just be misremembering. Oh, do you have to keep going around and changing the maze? Oh, that's clever and difficult. And yeah, this book was called Amazing Mazes, but it was Amazing Mazes 3. So, clearly there'd been an Amazing Mazes 1 and an Amazing Mazes 2. And it was pretty cool. You know, I liked doing all the little mazes in them, and they had 3 levels of difficulty on them, and there was little challenges that carried on through the book. But the person sitting next to me was like, huh, you're an idiot for buying that book. There's only going to be 3 mazes in it. It's like, why would you say that to me? It's like, because it's Amazing Mazes 3. That means there's only going to be 3 mazes in it. There wasn't. There was like 20 odd. It was like, but like little however-year-old me was like, no, that's really awful. That's really disappointing. No, I just wanted mazes. Worked out alright in the end though. Stupid people trying to tell me stupid things. Very gullible as a kid I was. Still am. I believe quite a lot of things. Because I just don't expect people to lie to me. Just very trusting. Okay, this is different, I think. This feels different. I wasn't able to get this far last time. Okay, there's another button up there. What is that going to do for me? Ah, see, you can see that another wall moved there off to the side. It's a sneak. A sneak thief. Only thing is, do I have to come out of the maze to access it? I goddamn do. I don't know, I'm willing to give it a little bit of the benefit of the doubt because it is an indie game, but it feels just a tiny bit like this is padding. And by that I mean it's gameplay put in that's like inconsequential and really is just there to make the game a little bit longer. Have I gone the wrong way? No. No. Because it's unlike anything that there's been before in the game. And it feels like it's going to be quite time consuming. I don't know. I suppose it depends on how many buttons. I think if it's only the 2 buttons, then I'm cool with it, because it's not really that much. If there was like 5 buttons, then I'd be like, oh yeah, you're padding your game out here a bit, just to make it feel longer. Especially because there's not anything within the maze. I think if you were using it and there were points of like exposition to build out the world, then it would be a bit more, I'd be like, oh yeah, this is alright, because it's giving you that backstory. There's a purpose to it. So far, the purpose of the maze is just to walk through it. I don't know, if you think I'm being overly critical, then please let me know, because I try to be mainly positive. You know, positivity breeds positivity and all that. But yeah, in my opinion, there's not really anything interesting to this section of the game. Maybe it's teaching you something for later, like these standing on these blocks will make things move, but ooh. Okay, that was pretty nice. And down. A new section of the game. Ooh, deep and spooky cave. I find myself once again underground. Where am I going? This way? Do I jump over here? No, that's an invisible wall, unless I'm wrong. Oh, okay. Seemed a bit random. Ooh. How am I getting around here? Do I have to jump? Oh, wait a minute. There's a little thingy. Ah, okay. I can climb up now. Interesting. This is creepy. Especially with those lights. Or are they going to be like spikes? My head starts to tingle when I get closer. Closer to what? Closer to those things, or closer to whatever the destination is? Ooh. It reminds me a bit of the temples in Abe's Odyssey. You know, the am I dead? I am dead. Yeah, especially with those wire things. It reminds me of like the Paramite Temple and the Scrab Temple. Those had a real sense of this place is enormous to them, which I always liked. It's like you're this tiny little being. Where am I going? Just down? No, can't jump down. Right, down onto here. Ah, okay. And now there's a spotlight. Is this gonna turn out to be a like reality TV show? Okay, I'm guessing I want to avoid the lights. Oh, Jesus! Bloody hell! Yeah, definitely avoid the lights. Damn, I was not expecting that. Jesus. Oof. Okay, this is where crouching is going to come into play, maybe. Right, so I've got to go when it goes back to that side. And crouch. Ah, shit! I pressed it twice. Double tapped it. I got a bit nervous because it didn't respond immediately. We've all been there. Got a bit tetchy when it's like, oh my god, it's not doing it. Okay, just be patient. Get in there. There we go. And go again. Whew. Who the hell designed this place to have that kind of arseholery in it? Oh, is this water now? Can I get on the boat? There is something inside. It seems alive. Okay, maybe leave it be. Okay. Is it paddling the boats? Is it benign? Benign and a half? Or is it belligerent and numerous? It's one of my favourite bits in Futurama is when Nixon's running for president and he goes on the talk show and Morbo is the host. And he goes, Morbo will now introduce tonight's candidates. Puny human number 1. Puny human number 2. And Morbo's good friend Richard Nixon. It's like, how's the family? Belligerent and numerous. It's a great show, Futurama. Although I've not watched any of the new series. Ah, shittles. Can I crouch behind this thing? Eee. Oh, please don't zap me. Please don't hit me with your laser beams. That would be cruel and unusual. I think I'm safe. Okay. Okay. I can handle that. Is this one going to be from the other side, though? Because I'm guessing if it is, I need to hide behind these barrels. Betwixt these barrels. Yeah. You're not gonna zap me. Zap-a-lap-tap-a-tap. Okay. It's a very slow moving and relaxed kind of game. What the hell? Do I have to hide under something? Ah, shit. No! I choose to drown myself rather than be taken in by your lasers. Okay, for this one, I think I have to hide under the table. Not sur la table, because that's on top of the table. So, I don't know, I can't remember what the French for under is. Not that it's important right now. I used to be pretty good at French. I got an A in my GCSE. Okay. Is this the end of the line? I would like that. Although this is quite a serene boat journey. Reminds me of when we went on holiday to Thailand. We went to these like caves and we queued up for about an hour to get into this cave, and we were like, wow, there must be something like amazing in here. Look at all the like stalactites and stalagmites around us. And eventually we'd like all crowd into this hall, and this boat sails past playing classical music for like 30 seconds. It's like, that's it? That's the show? This boat is the show. And then someone comes around and says, oh yes, and now if you would like, you can pay 10 euros to take a ride on the boat. And we looked at it and it's like, so you're going to take the boat from over there to over there. It's like a 2-minute journey at the most. It's like, nah mate. Nah mate. You can keep your boat journey. The lesson there is, just because there's a big queue for something doesn't mean it's worth waiting for. Come on, let me down. I want to go down. Jesus. There are stairs there. What the hell, man? This game's use of invisible walls is a bit random. So like, it has no problem with me jumping off the side of a cliff. But it has a problem with me jumping down there. Okay. Maybe I go up here? No, doesn't look like I can go up there either. Come on. Oh, so I could only get down in that tiny little... That makes no sense. That makes no sense. I don't know, maybe I'm being... These words on the stone are hard to read. A path the others can't see. Which others? I don't know, maybe it's just because I had a bit of a crap day of recording last time, or maybe I'm just stressed out because of my trip coming up, but I don't know, there's a few things that niggle at me in this game. Okay. I thought it had frozen there. That would have been bad 40 minutes in. Right, a path others can't see. Is that a hint? Wow. It looks quite cool though. Where am I going? This place is so bright. Out into the desert? I'm a sucker for that. Like temples and things with huge archways. It's part of why I like that what's the level called in Overwatch? Ah! Oh god. Path others can't see. This path? Through the pillar? And then on into the lights? Am I the chosen one? Am I tasked with starting a new world? Sorry, I'm back on trying to figure out the meaning of the title again. And again, maybe it's one of those titles that you're not meant to figure out. Maybe it's just supposed to be abstract. I've said before that sometimes I think that's a bit of a cop-out. It's like, it's up to you what the meaning is. Sometimes it's like, yeah, but you're the creator of the game. It's kind of, you're the one who set up this world. Am I stuck behind this rock? In some places, you almost have a duty to fill in some of the gaps of that world at least. It's like, you brought us here, you should probably tell us why. And in some cases it works really well. It's one of those things, it's not always one thing, it's not always another. Ooh. Okay. Oh, is this going to be another maze? Oh, Jesus. Okay. No, not that way. This way. Yes? Through here. Oh, I would really hate it if it went like all the way and then just ended in a dead end. That would suck. Ah, crap. Okay, so it's another maze. I'm literally stuck there. I was about to say, I'm stuck. I'm stuck between admiring how sort of clever and probably how difficult to code this was, and also being like, I'm not sure that it really needed another maze. That one was easier though, that's good. This feels very endish. What is this one? It reads, the path begins with you. The world begins with me, apparently. Is it like in Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade? I've gone and caught the sniffle! It begins... it's a leap of faith from the lion's head. Ooh. Oh, that's nice though. That's nice with the path just building around you. Yeah, I like that. It's pretty cool. Where does the path lead though? It's all very well creating a path. Where does it lead to? Am I still on screen? Still going? A game by Fabian Denter. Okay, that looks like the end of the game. It was pretty nice to walk around and explore. There were a few little niggles that I had with the game, like having to change your resolution every time you died. The bit with the maze felt a bit too long. What are my other... invisible walls were a bit funky, like in that last bit where it looked like there was literally 1,000 places I could go down those stairs, but no, I had to go through that specific one. But for the most part, it was pretty good. And if you've made it past the 90-second mark, thank you very much and congratulations. If you've made it this far, maybe you're willing to go a bit further. You can follow me on Twitter, I'm at RainmakerNO12, or you can subscribe to the channel for notifications of future videos. But thank you very much for watching this one, and goodbye.